Hey everybody, welcome back. So you're looking for a monitor, maybe two, maybe even three. Well, I have a couple of options here for you. And as I was doing some research on presenting my monitors to you, I was reading some reviews on other people's monitors. And wow, people can be so angry. They can be so hostile. They can be so passionate. Well, I'm here to remind you that they're just monitors.
What?
So let's just talk about these, and if you like them, buy them.
Oh.
Use my affiliate link down below. If not, don't worry about it. I won't be offended. They're just monitors.
Did you just pet your subscribers?
No. Let's move on. Now, before we get started, these monitors were purchased with my own money, and I'm not sponsored by Samsung nor influenced in any way to give you anything other than my opinion. And also, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And if you're new into cameras, drones, YouTube studios, and anything media related, you're in the right place. So let's get started. Many non-gamers are not a voice in the 240 hertz video world, but that doesn't mean we don't like to seldomly kill some bad guys or drive fast vehicles. Many casual players can get away with non-competitive gaming monitor, which is why you see my main 27-inch 240 hertz Samsung CRG5, that was a mouthful, escorted by two Samsung C27F591s. All three monitors follow the same 27-inch size, a similar curvature with the CRG5 being a little bit more aggressive, and the same bezel-less edges making them seamlessly pieced together. I can settle for the slight color difference of the frame because it makes it look like it was intended to be a main monitor. For the CRG5, you have two HDMI ports and a display port. And for the CF591, you have one display port, one HDMI port, and then a serial port. Many of you might think it a bit odd to do a review on monitors that really aren't that new, but I've been using these monitors for a couple of years now, and they still perform as the day I bought them. And not to mention, they are pretty easy to purchase. If you're interested in these monitors, I'll link them down below so you can do some further research of your own. Now, I don't play a lot of action games, but when I do, I'll take advantage of having the 240 hertz with the CRG5. But when editing, the screen likes to flicker when using Adobe Premiere and any other non-graphic content software from Windows. So I'll just return to my original setting that I like to keep at 120 hertz. Typically, I'll keep it at 120 when I'm playing casual games, but I'm not too concerned about screen tearing when playing something like Pac-Man. Some higher paced games such as Skyrim or Far Cry 5, it's nice to play at 240, and yes, you can notice quite a difference. But some applications like this, when playing in surround physics by NVIDIA, 60 hertz is just fine with all three running. I'm shooting this video in 24 frames per second, so you really kind of can't appreciate the difference from your seat, but trust me when I tell you, having great monitors that are fast make the world of difference. As for mounting options, the CRG5 has VESA mounts, but you'll have to use spacers like those found in mounting kits for TVs if your mount won't fit. Mine didn't fit, so I just used two screws and mounted them at the bottom because I knew I wasn't going to be moving them around. The CF591s do not have a VESA mount, but there are options. I found these custom mounts from Gladiator Joe, where they make a variety of different types to bypass those monitors that don't have VESA mounts. So if you're also in the same boat, you can go check them out. They might just have what you need. This one is linked on Amazon and it's provided below with the monitor. I know that on their website they were out for a very long time, but it seems like they're back in stock now because I had a lot of my own subscribers asking me where I got mine because Gladiator Joe wasn't producing them anymore. Well, apparently they are now, so if you need them, get over there and get them. All of these Samsung monitors have similar menu setups and are easy to navigate with the joystick control knob. We've all seen those clumsy menu systems that you need a diagram to navigate, but these are quick and easy to learn, so don't worry. Things such as eye strain and glare can be irritating, but all three screens share the common build quality known by Samsung, so they have implemented, as many manufacturers have, their own version of Eye Saver mode that seems to perform very well by removing that harsh blue lighting and dimming the screen. The CF591s have speakers built in needed in a pinch, whereas the CRG5 does not, but many people don't rely on that. Since they're the same manufacturer, I found it easy to match the colors between these different models. I had an MSI where I just couldn't find a close setting of color matching, and it was so frustrating that I sold it. Now, having all Samsung and seamlessly casted from the same molds, I feel like these monitors complete my setup. Now you can actually see that there are a lot of similarities between these two types of monitors, even though one's clearly more set for gaming, which is of course the middle one. The outsides, the 591s that don't have VESA mounts, their stands that came with them are a little bit better because they didn't have VESA mounts. It's like they put a little bit more thought into that. As for the middle one, the stand sucked. And I typically don't like to use stands that come with monitors anyway, so I try any and every way to mount them, which I have done here. So there are options for you out there. Again, go visit Gladiator Joe and check them out. As for cost for these monitors, you can get them for $300 to $400, and that's been the going price since they were created and since they were out on the market, so not much has changed with them. They fluctuate back and forth between $300 and $400. So if you can find a good sale on them, I'd say grab them because I love these monitors. They've stood the test of time already over a couple of years. They're sturdy. They haven't lost their luster. So for any other further details about this, you can head on over to Amazon and do a little bit more research on your own. But there's a lot of reviews out there and a lot of them are mixed. So you choose what works best for you with these monitors, but for me, they have been outstanding and they have accomplished everything that I've wanted to accomplish with them. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all very soon. Have a good week.